sharing experience. Okay, so first literature review, because saya rasa literature review very important, which is sometimes the student try to struggle at the beginning. Tapi sebenarnya pada pandangan saya, there is a way how to how to tackle this problem. Dan itu juga experimental assembly untuk engineering is very important aspect, because sometimes you go with modeling and experimental work. Some of the students can be either one, and some of them can be both of them. So it's very important how you tackle, because modeling is different way pada pandangan saya, and the experimental work also there is some issue that you need to tackle too. And the third one, publication, because publication nowadays, our supervisors, they are really stressed on publication. So I think publication is very important aspect. And from publication, how you can use your publication towards your thesis writing and everything. So that's why I do it this way, this writing. Okay, literature review. One of the hardest thing, but also very important. Masa saya first join NSW, saya telah as a lecturer been for 5 years. So I know what literature review means. But bila sampai sini, saya start at the beginning, what should I do? Lepas tu another friend colleague, what should I just talk to him? He also a postdoc. So I said better how to get the first thing first, read the papers. But not the paper, original paper, but more on the review paper. Because what? Review paper tell you what's not the particular authors, but also so many authors. So many authors that they pro and con, some of disadvantages, advantages. So many things there. As well as get the thesis that related to your topic. That's the advice. I think it's very good advice. And then always start first. At the beginning, actually what I did before I came here, already start my literature. Because 3 months before I came here, I was a bit free, and then I took a few months to read my literature, which is I think that one of the best that I did. Literature review is not only one time. You have to work progressively. My literature, when I first started, it was something. At the beginning, it's changing a little bit. At the end, also changes a little bit. So you have to work progressively. You cannot say that my literature is done. No, my literature is done at the time when I submitted my thesis. That when my literature is done. Okay? So there is changes during the whatever time that you spend as a PhD candidate, 3 to 4 years. Okay, experimental assembly. Experiment can be divided into two. One is modeling and one is experimental work. Pada saya punya case, saya study both. I did modeling as well as experimental work. So untuk modeling, pada pandangan saya, the best way is to start first. Because why? Because modeling is, you need to really struggle because you want to have the code right. The code, whatever you do, CFD, maybe MATLAB or CFS, so many things. But you need to have a code right first. That's the hardest part. One is done, then later on you can change the parameters. So while you run your modeling, at the same time you can also run your experiment later on. Okay, that's I think my strategy. I did that for the first year. Memang saya buat modeling. Masuk saja tahun kedua, actually I already started, but just preparing the chemical, just looking for the set of experiment I want to do, something like that. But very, very what we call small things. It's not like a major thing to problem thinking. So that's why time management is very important to me. You have to set whatever you want to do. And then satu lagi saya stress, dia panggil gancat. You know what to do. Okay, bila saya akan habis. So saya letak saya punya gancat dalam saya punya komputer. I always look at bila saya punya eksperimen nak habis. So from there I can plan my experiment. Okay, that's a planning. Execution. The problem sometimes to engineering, chemical tak sampai, parts tak cukup bila kita buat ring. Selalu bagi saya, you have to go direct to your supervisor. Kalau kadang-kadang supervisor pun dia tak boleh nak solve the problem, maybe you can talk to your colleague. Sometimes dia ada bugs nanti kat dia punya bawah, dia punya bug, dalam dia punya lab, banyak kita cari-cari dia jumpa bug yang kita nak. Kadang-kadang bagi saya, pengalaman saya punya supervisor posting of financial assistant, tak ada duit untuk, jadi kita guna another way. Kadang-kadang kita kena call sendiri the vendor untuk dapatkan equipment atau chemical, dan sebenarnya lagi cepat. Lepas tu bila dah sampai baru kita go through. Itu depend on department. Sometimes you cannot do that, sometimes you can. If you can, just do it that way. Try to contact directly vendor. Within 1 or 2 weeks you get the equipment. So I think also for execution, so troubleshooting, because for me I did also experiment. I know we need to have DC working, everything. My experiment also quite big. So saya punya experience, satu hari tu saya punya DC tak boleh jalan. Lepas tu pada masa tu dalam pukul 2 atau 3 pagi, memang saya cakap okay, saya shut off, balik rumah, relax, then what should I do next, the next day. Tu balik, bila saya tahu dia punya injection DC problem. So saya jumpa supervisor, macam mana injection problem, very expensive thing. Sometimes dia tak ada duit, you need to come up with ways how to solve it. Saya jumpa lagi, saya check lagi. First time saya check, dia punya connection between GC injection dengan wire. Saya rasa mungkin saya check ini problem. Lepas tu saya pergi dekat banding saja warehouse, try to find the connector. Pergi balik, rupanya that's the problem. Save me time, as well as maybe kalau saya beli the whole thing, maybe cost a lot of money in my supervisor. So that the simple thing that if you think and then ask some people and then work out for the start with the minor thing, maybe you can solve your problem. So that's my experience. Okay, publication. Publication, bila saya dah habis, orang tanya berapa banyak publication you ada. Saya kata tak banyak, tapi banyak juga kan. Saya ada publication 20 plus, 20 plus. Lepas tu lepas tu macam mana you buat? Masa saya first join, kawan saya tengok isi soalan ada 12 itu impossible kan. Itu meaning kan. Lepas tu actually bila saya fikir balik macam mana saya boleh buat, actually bagi saya ada bukan rahsia lah, tips sharing. Satu, cari conference yang ada not only review tapi also dia ada special issue. So that means that you send one conference and you also the chances to get invited for the agenda, special issue. So that's what I did. Write a good conference paper, and targeted to the special issues. So saya very lucky sebab saya hantar satu conference, satu paper, tapi after 1 week after conference meeting, I got invited to send for that special issue. So I killing two birds with one stone. Maknanya saya just tukar a little bit, expand a little bit, and get 2 papers. That's only way. And second, after saya buat, saya ada colleague dalam satu group. So we try to help each other, similar area. I help you a little bit, like certain things. So I put his name on my paper. So the same way, he also helped me certain way, also put his name. That's a win-win situation. So at the end, I got 20 plus paper. So that's all actually. And then what happened? This is writing. Last month, apa saya buat? Saya ada actually not 20 plus. Saya punya ada lebih 30 paper. I read myself, generate everything. From there, I take it for conference and journal paper, and then put in chapters, and then become my thesis. From start, I finished my experiment to the time I submitted my thesis. It took me only 2 months to finish everything. So that's the way. I think that's my way, and it's very, very practical. So basically, that's all my experience. Before I finish, I like to. I think worth to mention that as a Muslim, we need to, instead of working hard, there's no substitute of not working hard. Just you have to work hard. Sometimes also I feel it up and down, similar as others. Similar. I used to stay a few months in the lab, same thing. So So no, there is that. Even though I submitted the teacher and how which is considered good, but I also suffering like you. I got family, everything same. I got family, I got kids here. Everything. I spend my time as well with my kids, with my family. But the most importantly, we have to have connection with our Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Pray, ask for help. Spiritual thing, we need to have the connection as well, which is for me very important. Okay, with that, thank you very much.